So now seated with lag sign, you're testing the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, and subscapularis muscles again. So very similar to before. So again, our patient's seated, so we will drape for modesty. And then you're just going to, you as the doctor will passively bring their arm into that position, and you're going to ask the patient if they can hold. So we're going to test for supraspinatus. So again, put them into that empty can position, scaption. All right, Carol, I'm going to release, so see if you can hold this position. She can. If she can't, it would lag or you would see it catch. Then I'm going to bring her into the lift-off position with the arm at the back again. I'm going to hold the arm out and say, Carol, can you hold this position for me? And it didn't immediately snap back, so she passed that test. And then for the last one, Carol, can you hold this position for me? Great. So that's the lag sign. You don't have to hold it for any particular amount of time. If the patient can't hold it, the arm will not stay in that position. All right, load and shift test for stability. So you're going to stabilize, you're going to actually load the joint. So you're going to push lateral to medial into the joint, and then you're going to push P to A and A to P while you're keeping that load and pressure in the joint. And then years. So then you'll be behind the patient, you'll be stabilizing at the shoulder,
and then passively bring the arm through flexion.
And then back down. And then you would test both sides. Kennedy Hawkins. So bring the arm at 90 degrees in front, and then you're gonna stabilize up here,
and then push down.
And then push down here, and they're going to, and you're gonna see if there's any pain there.
All right, lift off test.
So one more time. So Carol, you wanna turn around so that we can see? So Carol will be seated. We're gonna have her lift off. We're going to see if she can meet my resistance and hold that test there. So we don't have to hold for 5 seconds. We've already done the muscle test. And then we already did the lag sign.
All right, and then speeds.
So for speeds, then you're going to be beside your patient. You're going to bring their arm into 90 degrees of flexion. Their palm's going to be up. You're going to palpate for
The biceps tendon.
And then you're going to apply pressure, and you're going to ask them to meet your resistance here.
And then you are palpating at the biceps tendon because you're going to ask, it was their pain where I was touching.
Yep. Okay. And then that's the last of your seated test. It does say that there's apprehension for stability that you can do seated, but it's easier if you do it supine because then you can roll into the rest of your tests.